My magic will prevail.
Stuff. Alright, that's an exciting first pick. Should I go with Coda Rider or Fel Reaver? Mage has a great hero power, so Coda Rider is good. And Fel Reaver just crushes people. I go with the Coda, I guess. It's really close. Ooh, Kraken? Kraken. So my late game is actually done. It's like, that's good enough. Shattered. I mean, I'll take a Flame Strike. Should I go Cult Master or Huge Toad? Cult Master is late game leaning, so I should actually go Huge Toad. Okay, that's good late game. Frost Bolt. Twilight Drake over Runts, I think. Yeah. Snow Chugs. Torch. Yeah. Azure Drake. We got some good quality cards so far. Polymorph. Scarab is decent. Valdir Raider is late game, which I don't need, but I will take it. Mana Worm. Silent Knight's good. I already have a few too, so that's a good 3. That's a good 3. That's a good 4, but I already have a Polymorph, so maybe Mech Warper. Half of the way in, I have 1, 2, I have kind of 3.5 2-drops, if I count Frostbolt and Jilled Scarab as a quarter apiece. Kind of. Yeah, it's poly. More removal. There's a certain amount that starts overdoing it. This is usually good, but I have a lot of late game. Shredder. MCT. That's a good one. Polymorph again. That's it begins to be too many polymorph. I have 3 mechs, but Gorilla Bot's probably not good enough. I don't have 3 mechs. My Corpor is gone. Anyways, Bone Guard. That's another polymorph. Guess I'll take it against those. Pit Fighter. That's a Flame Cannon. Garlic Crusader beats the reactive card. Dark Iron. These are some really good cards. I have no secrets. I'll choose Lance Carrier. Bomb Lobber. On 4 I have a deceptively low amount of 4-drops. Fireball can be a 4-drop. Anyways, Bomber. Loot. And, ooh, Fallen Hero. I like that 2-drop. Alright, this arena doesn't have Flame Strike, doesn't have AoE, but what it does have are strong neutral cards, with some support mage cards. The mage cards are just burn, between Flame Cannon, Frostbolt, Fallen Hero, which is basically burn. Burn / removal, Forgotten Torch, Fireball, 3 polymorphs, Conjure is just card draw. So yeah, the mage cards are playing a support role to the excellent neutral cards. I've got a lot of 2s, so I'll pretty much always land a 2 into a good 3, into a decent 4 hopefully, and then in the late game, the Conjure, the Raider, the Coda Rider, and the Kraken, those all will win games. I feel like that's enough late game. It must have been that over time I've grown more comfortable with having fewer late game. But it's more of Coda Rider and North Sea Kraken are super late game. And as well as Raider. And I have like 3 anti-late game. I feel pretty confident with this deck, especially with the Mage hero power, getting that free board control. I'll guess 10, which I think is a fair guess. There's nothing very flashy about this deck. It's very simple. But simplicity wins games. With this much early game, I'm pretty likely to usually at least tie the early game, and then I get the late game card out, be it Raider, Coda Rider, or North Sea Kraken. The early game of this deck should be quite consistent, though getting a Mana Worm is really lucky. Alright, so that's 3 plus... I'll just, Yeah, I'll kill that over 2 turns. think it's worth hitting him for 2 over giving him the option to Fire Blast my guy. Yeah, I'll pass. Especially since this can do 3 damage. Most likely will deal 3 damage. Most of the time, I don't think he has the time to Fire Blast, but some of the time he does, and in those cases, it would be more profitable not to attack.
I'll put it on your tab.
Alright, that's annoying but slow. Slow enough that that will fall to this. That's a freebie Fire Blast too. After playing so much Warrior and Shaman, it gets you missing the ability to just deal 1 damage with that hero power. It's so good. That might look like punishment where he brewed back his Yeti, but that's so slow that I'm not scared of that. It's like, look at all these cards he has. What is he gonna do with them? Whatever. You didn't even play the mechanical Yeti. Probably because this Yeti is better for him, because I actually have a mana room. Here, let's just get that out of the way, shall we? Sure. Yeah. Mage. Tempoed. I think I go Jeweled Scarab over Huge Toad. Due to Flame Strike, mainly? Pretty much because of exactly Flame Strike. Yeah, that's a fun card. He has a lot of cards, I have 2 cards. Spell Slinger's in a good spot.
Fine.
I'll heal. What's in the box?
Wanted, dead or alive.
That's a good card. Do I kill the tournament medic? That's a good card. Probably not. Do I overcommit onto the board? Probably not also. Yeah, let's just do that. Portal last. Punish. Interesting. Wait, that's really good for me.
Let's get moving.
Ah, shiny.
You asked for it. Oh, it is on.
I have a lot of 2s, right? Yes. So I think I can save a really good 3. And it's the best 3 I have. I'll keep it. Though I have a few good 3s. It's just a question of whether or not to get rid of the Harvest Golem in an attempt to get a 2-drop more often.
The light protects me.
Greetings from beyond the grave.
Get the Fire Bluffs. Strange how that qualifies as good. Sometimes. Argent Square, gaining him some tempo. Tempo rising. I have 2 possible plays, the tempo play or the non-tempo play. Not always correct, but I made the tempo play. Which card would I rather him get? Probably Shattered Sun Clerk.
We must cleanse the Sunwell. We must cleanse the Sunwell.
I did not want him to get a card. Because he doesn't have that many cards. If he had more cards, I'd just play Loot Hoarder and Fire Blast. Okay. I'll risk him. Too sticky. Oops, wrong order. Yeah. Arcane Intellect. Nice.
Join or die. Hey,
Silence!
Looks like I can continue on for quite some time, thanks to drawing into Arcane Intellect.
You want it? I got it.
The Dark Iron Dwarf deals really efficiently with the 6/3. Yeah, so that's Frostbolt, but this is more specific of an answer. I happen to have exactly a 1-attack minion with 1 health to buff with a Dark Iron Dwarf. So I'll use the very narrow answer first.
Take heart,
That's a sheep.
mother.
Draw last. Okay, whatever. That's a lot of burn. That's 15 if the Azure Drake lives. Too bad. That's it's 12. So all I need is to do 9 to him, and I have 9 on the board.
Special delivery! We must cleanse the Sunwell.
I'm close, but I think this is still a board control game.
I fight dirty!
As I hit face. I mean, it's not a pure face game, I guess is what I was trying to say. I have 9. What if I Frostbolt this without Fire Blasting it? And I Fire Blast his face? He goes down to 15.
Runs out on me.
Seems wrong. I think I just try to let the Pit Fighter do a lot of damage in. Yeah. Okay. I still have my, I have very big cards in this deck left. I have all the big cards. And I also have 2 Polymorph, so... And I have the Roaring Torch. So 7 out of the 13 cards are really good. Although that does mean that 6 out of the 13 cards are not very good. That counts as a good draw. Even though it wasn't a big card. Fire Blast, Fire Blast, Fire Blast, Fire Blast. Fireball. Polymorph? Polymorph. Oh, okay. Ooh,
You want it?
I got it. I didn't get anything. I guess that's a card. Okay.
Pay attention, class.
That'll do it. Good enough. Ethereal Conjurer can get any card in the game.
I will fight with honor.
You asked for it.
That's a promising draw. Alright, so I do have a curve. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Death does not scare me.
For the crusade!
My deck is actually not very good against Deathlord. Yeah, most of the cards in my deck are pretty small. And I have the North Sea Kraken in my hand. I think I have Fireball. Fireball, Loot Hoarder. Polymorph? No, Polymorph can't be right. Yeah. Okay. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, that's a much better result than the other way around. That's a good one. Deathlord psyched me out there. Just play on curve.
Join or die.
Do the basic good attacks. Hold all the answers. Scarlet Crusader into the snake. That's value. That lacks value, but he could use the help. The play, I think it's Drake plus Fire Blast. Leave a 2/2 up. That's fine.
Join or die.
I could do a more extreme clear, but I'm having too much fun playing Fire Blast. It's such a good card.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
Let's see. 3-1 in the ones. Nah, I'm probably gonna use Frostbolt on this forward. Forgotten Torch. 3-5, and then Huge Toad, and 3-1. No, 1-1, 1-7. Alright. You guys kept up with that, right?
Or die.
My mount very rarely explodes.
Reporting for duty.
One of many cute sheep.
Join or die.
Plays in the Consecration, but that's mostly okay, I think.
Reporting for
3, 5, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, and I do put lethal on the board by playing the card. I'm going off of instinct here. Oh, I think that's still. He gained 6. I drew 6. Should be lethal. 3, 4, 6, 7, 10, 19. Roar.
Join or die.
Hear me roar.
Let the hunt begin.
You asked for it.
That's a hand. That's a hand. I wonder if people would have coined one of the 3 drops with Divine Shield there. It's definitely worth considering. I needn't consider it. I'm just like, 1, 2, 3, good enough for me. If I had coined out of 3, I'd be able to more easily deal with these cards. But these cards are all jokers. This deck looks terrible.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Face. Okay. Wow. That's a decision. Wait. I thought it was like 2-0 or 3-0. That's variance.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here.
So I want to bomb. So I could clear with Frostbolt Fire Blast, but then I would have 1 mana left over, and then I would want to play Coin Bomber. So I might as well lead off with Coin Bomber.
What to do?
I think I want to kill this first. With this? Yeah.
Wanna blow something up?
Okay. Well then. That's a bomber.
Death does not scare me.
Just have to not get self-ruined here. Yeah, we're good. Oh, bad order. Kappa. Wow, what a wrecking.
I will fight with honor.
You asked for it.
First time I've gotten the Fallen Hero. A good card. A great card.
Well met.
Can be a nice turn 4 play.
One day, I'll
Can also be a nice turn 2 play. But in this case, I'd rather play Loot Hoarder. Or Huge Toad. Nah, I'd rather play Loot Hoarder. Huh. If I play Huge Toad, then... Oh, if I play Huge Toad and he decides to push the button, I can kill the guy for free. That's really good. This is a circumstance that doesn't come up very often. Lily Squire into Hero Power into Huge Toad until Huge Toad kills the guy. That's an opening. Now that I think about it, though, I think I've done this opening before. From the other side. And then I pushed the button, and then I killed the toad, and then I lost the guy. And that sucked. But it's less bad than just having the Lily Squire die for free. Never lucky.
finally a second chance.
Reporting for duty.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Come on. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's above average. Huh, I wonder if I hit a 1-1 or if I hit the 3-2.
Powering up. Portal
Hmm.
online.
I hit the 3-2. Because then the 2-3 can hold the 2-2. It's not. That doesn't change anything. Oh.
You're in trouble now.
It's tough for the flesh-eating ghoul. He has to decide how many guys to sacrifice. If he's even gonna do it. Okay. So he can clear the board, and then he has a 6-3 flesh-eating ghoul. But the good news is he had to overwrite his Light's Justice. The bad news is I don't have a spell to kill that. Could get one with Ethereal Conjure. I think I should try for it since this gets an answer a lot of the time.
You want it? I got it.
That's interesting. 2 answers. Frostbolt deals with it. Next turn I can go Azure Drake Frostbolt. The other play is to take the Blizzard, which is a forward-looking play. Huh. I'm gonna go with Blizzard. I'm feeling it. Azure Drake plus Frostbolt would be so good, but Blizzard might be better.
Reporting for duty.
I don't think I was, oh hey, got it anyways. Always lucky. 2, 4, 6. Wait, I do not need to cast Fire Blast here. Azure Drake.
Job's done.
Ugh, 2 muster for battle. OP. Just kidding. Blizzard.
Mount up.
Ah, this thing. I didn't notice he was already down to 13.
Reporting for duty.
When did he lose so much health? So I fear 2+1 going into this one.
Time runs out on me.
I don't have to play Lieutenant just because I'm getting the upgrade. What about the... no. I think I'm okay with this play. Fine. Yeah, that's okay. Alright, I have my 3 super late game cards still in the deck. Ooh, Brew Valley. Come on, muster for battle. That's an insta-tick. That's a muster for battle. Something like that. That's a good draw. Although really, it could be any Paladin card, which is a 3-drop. That he would just insta-pick against 2 other cards.
That was a mistake.
Another Cockhammer. Just chuck the damage at it. Okay. Pew, pew, pew.
You asked for it.
Oh, it is on.
someone call
Yeah, that's worth a coin bomber. Always lucky. Never lucky. That's pretty unfortunate.
Palm ranks!
That variance, though.
Finally, a second chance.
Pretty big setback.
Depart, foul creature!
Yeah, so I can go Silent Knight into Scarab Fire Blast next turn. And everything is still good, though things would be much better if I had a 3-2. Well, what can you do?
It's getting hot in here!
Eh, nice. I'm not the one that's always unlucky. I'm not the only one that's always unlucky. And I'm not always unlucky, of course. 'Tis just a matter of speech.
Silence! Get in there and fight, maggot!
My mount very rarely explodes.
With some questionable 1-drops, he's definitely focusing on the tempo. Wow, that was a very aggressive move there. I'm slightly inspired by his daringness.
Silence!
It's impressive, I must admit. That's a sheep. And then he should not be able to burn me down. Probably. Funny thing about that word, should. Sometimes wrong. Next turn I can double dip on the Inspire if I don't get Flame Struck.
For the Lich King!
Didn't matter, because I'm gonna trade anyways.
I enjoy raiding!
Will I trade? I will trade. Will I trade? I will trade. Yeah, yeah. Looks like if I keep this really basic, he has 2 cards, he has 3 cards, I have a really good card,
You want it?
I have an answer to a really good card, I have an answer to that card, he just got a really good card, so this is gonna be a little bit scary. I'll assume that's Pyroblast. Well, I'll try to assume that's Pyroblast, but that might not be possible. Alright, it's a Polymorph. So we got an answer for my big card. That's a terrible card. That's another gadget. He has 3 gadgets and jousters in his deck. That's not how you gadget and joust.
You want it? I got it.
Duplicate. Spellbender. Kinda cool. I'm low enough that he shouldn't be casting spells on minions usually. I think I duplicate.
Who are you?
It'd be nice if he killed off the Conjure. Well, that's value. I'm gonna